NewsX has accessed the India-France joint statement in which, like I've already mentioned, a number of MOUs and agreements have been signed. A lot of them pertain to technology. Of course, AI also came into play. The Civil Nuclear Energy MOU, which of course talks about the declaration of intent on establishment of partnership on advanced modular reactors and small modular reactors as well. Folks, the small modular reactors are instrumental in making sure that the granular advantages that nuclear technology brings to the table can be leveraged. Siddharth, my colleague, joins us on the broadcast to talk more about this. Siddharth, out and out, this is an agreement which is very easily going to be considered as a bright and a brand new chapter in the bilateral bonhomie, if we can call it, between India and France.
Absolutely, Vineet. You mentioned the bonhomie. We can see it on your screens right there between Emmanuel Macron and Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurating the consulate. But it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The 10 agreements that have been agreed. What are the big ticket outcomes? And here I'm going to read them out for the benefit of our viewers. Number 1, India-France Declaration on Artificial Intelligence. Number 2, launch of the logo for the India-France Year of Innovation 2026. Letter of intent to establish the Indo-French Center for the Digital Sciences. Agreement for hosting 10 Indian startups at the French Startup Incubator Station Summit. Then the big 2 civil nuclear energy agreements that you've already mentioned. The number 1 in those, obviously, declaration of intent on establishment of partnership on advanced modular reactors and small modular reactors. Renewal of MOU between the Department of Atomic Energy and the CAE in France concerning cooperation with Global Center for Nuclear Energy Partnership, and 4 other agreements that have been signed over there. Obviously, we need this comes before the Prime Minister's visit that is going to be happening to the ITER. ITER, obviously, the mega mini sun project, as it's famously known in France. For obviously the project that is where human minds are working to prove nuclear fusion, something that is going to be very, very crucial to produce electric energy on an industrial scale. So while we are building up to that particular visit, here are the 10 big ticket agreements between the 2 leaders. You can see the bonhomie on screens. It is certainly being translated on paper, Vineet.
General Katoch on these MOUs as well. General Katoch, first of all, both the Prime Minister and Mr. Emmanuel Macron looking like best friends who are catching up after a long time. And do you think this kind of chemistry is required if you have to forge ahead in terms of bilateral, getting along together momentum?
Nation-to-nation relationships have got their own momentum. But when the leaders also have a very good rapport with each other, that nation-to-nation relationship, it takes a different step altogether. One thing which we have, Prime Minister Modi has got that relationship with various world leaders, and the good relations which India has with those countries now gets multiplied manyfold. I think it is a great advantage. When you have at the prime ministerial level, when you are dealing at that level, at the ambassador level, when you're dealing at that level, and you have the right people at the right spot, it makes a difference. The human angle always makes a difference. And I think here is where, what Prime Minister Modi and our External Affairs Minister actually bring to the table. They bring that human angle in, that friendship in, and that turns many things, let me simply, it smoothens everything. And things move at a faster pace. So I think this relationship between India and France is going to go stronger. And more importantly, the relationship between India and the United States also will grow stronger. On the engines, which was mentioned, the stalling of the GE 414 engines, one of the reasons was really the Russia-Ukraine war. A lot of American effort actually went in towards that, by which this got delayed. But I think now, as the war is drawing to a close, and India and US will also be looking as to how to end that war quickly, I think those engines will come in now, which will be a boost as far as our Tejas and AMCA is concerned. Vineet.